Welcome along to qualifying from the F1 Clash Wings of Glory event on the main account. We're get set and ready to take on the 4 races upcoming in this qualifying round. And hopefully we're going to get some birthday treats by Hutch and we're going to get some big points. Can we be utilising that David Coulthard? So yes, David Coulthard, as you would have seen, takes in Champions a 7-point bonus every race that you're using. But sadly, he's not going to be usable in the first race, which is Austria, because his defending is so low. Let me know down below. Are you going to be using one of the legends this week? So we've got Austria, Barcelona, Baku and Bahrain to come then. Austria in the wet as well. We're going with our setup first of all. We've got our 2 pretty good defending drivers. And we've got our car as well. Stacked, ready to go for race number 1. No legendary driver because of Coulthard's, basically, look at that, minus 36 and 31 defending. He's no good for this race. So, 306 speed. Our drivers are ready. Are you ready? Because we're about to get set and racing for race number 1, which is coming from the home of the Red Bull Ring. So a nice quick matchup in race number 1, and that means a real player as well. So a real PvP battle to kickstart this qualifying round from the Wings of Glory event. It's a wet one in Austria, but can we get the job done? We're about to find out. Where do we qualify with this full speed setup? It looks okay. It is P14 and P17. So, Rainbow is the best boost round here, but I literally only have like 12. So we're going to save that, and I'm going to rock the voice. We're going to go 5-5 with voice and see how we get on. Here we go then. Come on, let's get the job done. Can we get off to a flyer? We're going to push initially. A lot of conserving on this circuit required as well. Leclerc hasn't got the best start, but maybe he can get the second phase well. But Norris, now Leclerc comes. Yes, Leclerc, up to P11. That is good. So already into 11th and 12th. So double stack, a real possibility around this circuit. Everybody, or most of the cars, going to be doing that 5-5. And Leclerc now is up to P9 with Norris in P11. How can we get through this pack though? How can we get better? We're going to be quick because of our car setup as a move for Norris into P10. We're just going to have to bide our time, I think, as we push out. A lot of cars quite close together here. So we're going to have to try and get through some of these as round the outside of Hamilton we go. And we get Russell into P7 there. So P7 and P9 moving forward all the time. As now we're homing in on Lando Norris. Leclerc's got higher defending stats of him and Norris, so we should be able to get through. Oh, we nearly lose a position, but we gain it back. And Leclerc out front, I think that is absolutely flying. Can we get... Oh, we're getting killed on power unit now. P7 still at the moment. Conserve down again. Got to keep conserving. We're going to get some double stacks in the pit lane. That is going to help us. I'm just holding back on Norris a little bit. Just trying to gain that power unit. Here's a move then. Up to P6 we go. Job done there. I'm going to keep pushing to try and close the gaps. There's definitely going to be a Red Bull double stack ahead. So can we gain that through? As Norris takes P9. And that is all for now. So lap 5 coming up. Wet tyres will be required. It's not looking great start, is it, at the moment? But still, only P6 and P9. Let's cut Leclerc down. And let's keep pushing Leclerc. We can probably get through a couple of these. We're going to have hopefully a decent pit stop in 2. As we close that gap to the leaders. And we're now passed into P8. So here comes everybody, I expect, into the pits. Look at that Ferrari already coming out. Oh, slight double stack as well. But we're up to P5. We've got ahead of Perez. And now we can get our skates on again. And Norris is in 8th. And then let's close the gap to Albon. I mean, it's not looking great, is it, at the moment? We haven't got the power unit to really go out. We need a breakdown or some safety cars, I think it's fair to say. And now we've got to just manage power units. Just try and gain some of that back. We're in an okay position. As now we're going to push to try and get past Albon. We'll close in on Norris. Let's see if we can get 7th. There's P4. Can we get 7th as well? No, we can't. Norris can't get through at the moment. Only stuck in 8th. So it's not going to be the best start in the world. There again, just stuck again is Norris. Let's try and close the gap. And he's nearly got overtaken. He is struggling, Lando. Get a move done. Oh my God, we are absolutely stuck with Norris. He cannot overtake. He is having a shocker. Come on, get through. They just don't have the pace. We are on lap 9 though. We are closing ahead actually as well. There you are. There is P3 and P2. There is Norris finally in to P7. And now we're on the back of Sainz and the Red Bull. We're going to try and just claim a little... I mean, Norris is done, I think, in 7th. He's not really going to gain any more there. He is well off the pace. And now Leclerc coming up to... We're going to keep him pushing. We might as well keep him pushing. See if we can gain some more positions as we go through. Can we get a move done out of power unit? Can't make the moves again. And we're going to stick in only P4. It's rough. It was very rough. P4 Leclerc across the line. Norris is only going to manage P7. 21 points for Leclerc. And it is only 18. 18 for Mr. Norris. He had a very rough race there. P7. Not the best start. Maybe a little bit more qualifying required. But definitely the full speed. We couldn't get through, which is surprisingly. So we would have been even slower on a little bit of qualifying as well. 39 points in the end. Rival took 25. And we'll show you the difference between them. Level 5 for the Rival. And a 279 speed setup. But, I mean, look at that. We were only 3 tenths quicker than Leclerc, Sainz, and only 5 tenths quicker than Perez. So that was a very, very tough race 1. Race number 2. 1472 versus 1590 for this one. So we're well below the team score. But that is because Mr. David Coulthard has arrived in Spain for us. Yes, we're going to try out David Coulthard with that 20% to see if we can even manage higher than 47. If we can get more, if we can get 40, at least we still get 47. 17 and 24. Whew, this might be tough. So let's get Alonso through. We're going to have to use Saar. I haven't got many of them. We are running out. So there is Saar. Let's see how we go. Right, come on. Let's see if David Coulthard can be magic. Can he be magic? Let's find out. Away win racing we go. Poor start from Coulthard. We expected that, but you can still make ground here on the first lap in Spain. Alonso's got away well. He's already up to P5. He has flew out the traps. Coulthard, with that poor start, only now getting through the pack, and he's up to P18. Yeah, just into P18, as Alonso is already into P2. David Coulthard is up to P16, goes around the outside of Valtteri Bottas, but can't make that stick. Alonso into the lead. So Coulthard, 16th. He's going to have the second stint full of soft tyres as well. So he's going to be very quick at the end of this race. I don't want to push Alonso too quick because he's got to come through as well. Can we start making ground? There's P15. And past a Red Bull we go into 14th, but we've got stuck, but we survive. P14 now for Mr. Coulthard. Can we get any further though? Ocon next in the Alpine to take. Let's try and hit conserve actually on Alonso. See if we can just hold up a little bit. As P14 stuck in a little bit of traffic. A lot of traffic. Let's see if we can hold on to Bottas. Let's see if we can get past Ocon here. I don't want to use this much power unit, but we're getting absolutely stuck here. And we're still stuck. Overtaking is a struggle for us. As we now approach Sainz, we're a lot quicker than Carlos Sainz. And there we are, up to 13th. Alonso still out front, absolutely laughing. Look at the difference in the field as Norris pits. Coulthard going to have a lot of work to do. But we just got to get over, remember, just got to get over that 40-point mark. If we can do that, it's worth taking him. As where are we now? Still getting stuck by the pack. Alonso, he's basically holding everybody up. Now we need Coulthard to make moves. He's into P11 and into P10. Again, I kind of wanted him to be a lot closer, but he's not. He's only in 8th. But at the minute, we are taking 44 in a total. So we still got work to do. We've just got to hope that these soft tyres are going to be that much quicker. Let's look at 1 and 2. They are well out there at the moment. Well out there. We are not going to be getting 47 plus 7, that's for sure. As Coulthard will come into the pits this lap. And from P1, Alonso carries through and picks up P1. So what we'll do is we will go full conserve and see if we can hold up. I don't think... Look how far away we are, though. Norris has absolutely reeled us in quick time. We are holding him up, though. I don't know for how much longer, though. I think this is where we probably concede position. But let's stick close to him. We will be faster than him. We should be. As now Coulthard can chase down the pack as we go down the straight with Alonso. Let's try and get him back past and then conserving. There you go. Back onto conserve. Just watching that down the bottom of the screen. And now we are in 8th. We've got Albon to come. Looking a lot quicker than Alex Albon. And there you go. P7. And we've got to get... I mean, we've just lost out to P1. Back into P1. We're doing this without even watching. Have we got any more pit stops? We haven't. How many points are we on at the moment? 42. So we are taking a positive point here. Still in the lead. As wow. Pushing all the time with Coulthard. Can we find a way? There is 2 more cars approaching us. We've lost back out now. We've lost 2 cars out. That's not good. We need to get back past. I don't think we're going to make any ground here for a moment. And now we've got to get... Oh, P6. Let's go. Well, I mean, this is going to be the best I think we can get. I think we now just absolutely plummet away in P1 and take the P1. Because we've got up to P5 with Coulthard. That's a very, very good run for David. Reliving his old Red Bull times. But can we get P4? Can we get P4? We're going to come up the corner, up the bank. Now an inside line would be perfect. But what about an outside line? We're not going to. We're going to run out of power unit. And again, overtaking costs us a little bit as we hit the straight. It's P1 and P5. It is 44 points, though, from this race. And that is going to mean 51 in total because we took David Coulthard. Let's go. Can't believe we're using him, but we are. And we're going to get a positive result. 19 and 21st for the rival, who's just run out of tyres as well. So maybe a little bit of a race start boost. Might see Coulthard make up ground. Maybe we could start him on softs instead of mediums. But at the end of the day, he had the poor start anyway. Let's compare what we had with the rival. And they had... I mean, we were a lot quicker, look. But level 5, and a balanced setup. So that is why we got the job done. And just to check then, plus 7 points equipped. That equates. And it does. To 51. We'll take it. We will absolutely take that. Get in. So off to race 3 we go. Can we get the job done in this one? Mr. Coulthard survives another race. He's heading off to Azerbaijan. He doesn't have great overtaking. But again, the question is, can we get him to at least have us getting 41? If we can get 41 points in a total, then we're going to be on for 48. No surprise to see where he starts. P24. Softs. We're going to go on to Unstoppable. We need everything we can from this race. Let's see how we get on. Look where we start though. P24. Right at the back of the field. And let's focus in on Mr. Coulthard and see if he can make any ground. Just swing to the outside. Come on there, Coulthard. Round the outside we go. Quickly back as well. I mean, that was short-lived, wasn't it? That was absolutely terrible. But Verstappen, oh my God, look at this. Coulthard is a struggle. Verstappen is already into 7th, by the way. Now nearly into 6th. Coulthard cannot find room to overtake. Oh, man. Come on, David. You're supposed to be flying up the grid now. I feel like maybe race start boosts are going to be needed for Mr. Coulthard. We are going to have good speed in this race, though. Oh, again, we just can't. Now we can get the overtaking. Now we can finally get through. And there's another move into P21. A lot of work to do for Coulthard. We've got Hulkenberg ahead of us. Rival's going to be pushing hard. We're going to try and push, but I think we'll concede position. Yeah, concede position easy. And how do we just concede both? We'll have more speed. Obviously, defending probably really low for Coulthard. And we're only in P23. This is a shocker of a start. Absolutely terrible from Coulthard. As Verstappen goes down the straight, he's already into his pit window. And we're already back up to P20. Oh, we're getting some bad luck. Our champion's bad luck is continuing by the look of it. We're not really getting any luck. Not really at all. Again, we might be fast on the softs at the end. But it's just costing us big time at the moment. That is a problem. So again, just coming round this intersection now. Past the I am stupid moment for Charles Leclerc a couple of years ago. And Coulthard just got to watch the tyres as well now. But he should be okay to get round. And there he is, just getting through P16. Oh, what a shocker. This is going to be awful. But who knows? Can we get it? Can we make it worth it? It's P14 at the moment. No one said it was going to be easy. Quite simply put it. But we can close in on some of these cars. These are very slow cars as well. Coulthard looks for a move. And he doesn't take a move. Which is frustrating to say the least. Now we get a move done. And then we conserve down. So Verstappen into P2. He's got a Red Bull ahead of him, which we're just claiming power unit. We'll push now to close the gap. Medium tyres, brand new for Verstappen as well. Ouch. As Coulthard is only 15th. And now we've got to do some digging. Got to do some digging. Why can we not overtake, man? Come on. Get past him. Thank you. Up to P14. God, this is rough. We are going to get absolutely nowhere near here. And there is 3 cars on hards, but only one of them we're going to be able to jump. So we've got to do this the hard way. And I don't think we're going to be able to catch any of them, really. As we're going to make one spot. And then we are going to start to close on the other ones. There he is, right behind Ocon. Let's see if we can push a little bit. And then see, come on, surely we make a move here. Yes, we do, finally. Up to P12. What do we got? What do we got? 37. No, I'm dropped to 36. Verstappen has now got us again. Verstappen is a bloody pain in the backside. Now can Coulthard find a way into 10th. We're up to 11th. We've got a few cars ahead of us. Is there any room for an overtake? Please. Get an overtake. Come on. Verstappen's going to take P1. That's good. And now we're going to get a good run, hopefully, and Coulthard can go up the inside here. Oh, of course he can't. Of course he can't go up the inside. Oh, my Champions GP is just not going out. P1, P11. Oh, man. I've got to give up with this game sometimes. I just can't get him through. I just can't get him through. Only 11th for David Coulthard. That bad start cost us. Maybe we need to take a race start boost for Coulthard because we were like 23rd for the whole of lap 1. That was killer. 38 points will become 45 though. So it's not the end of the world. We'll take the +7. And we'll show you what we were against quickly as well. Level 5 versus their level 7. We had a level 5 and 6 for the rival. And then a 270 speed with the same qualifying us as well. 1 to go. Our final race of qualifying on the main account sees us head off to Bahrain and a power unit and overtaking circuit. Although his bad race in the last one, David Coulthard somehow keeps his seat for this one, and we're going to hope that the power unit circuit gives us a little bit more of ease of scoring. That was tough in Baku. 17th and 23rd. We're going to go for a bit of race start boost this time with the Rooster Booster equipped. And hopefully that is going to get us the race start that we need. Now, come on. Let's get the race start that we require. P23 for Mr. Coulthard. As he, again, gets lights out and away we go. And can we now get positions? He's absolutely stuck as he goes into turn 1. And Mr. Coulthard is absolutely flew into P14. Maybe we need a race start boost for Mr. Coulthard, because that is what we needed. And now we've got a car park of traffic. Look at all that. Follow the leader. But Verstappen has come back through. P10 for Verstappen, make that P9. Coulthard moving up positions as well, which is great to see, because he is now up to P10. So again, conserving down, we'll then try and get Verstappen back past. Little bit to work to manage Coulthard, I think, through this. We're going to have to just keep on top of his pace. Let's just try and keep pushing him, especially on the mediums. Verstappen's into P5. Coulthard makes a move into P9. Can we take that to P8? Not quite. But we're flying. We're absolutely... P1 has absolutely disappeared here. Jesus. P1 is a man on a mission by the look of it. As Coulthard just can't get through. Going to micromanage to mediums. Wow, P1, Charles Leclerc, 5 seconds up the road already. As we now can't overtake again. And now Verstappen is the basically bottleneck. And we can't get through. He's the cork in the bottle. Look at that, still stuck behind. Coulthard now finds a way past into P6. Can we take P5? Yes, we can. But the Ferrari is already coming out of the pits. What is this pace from the Ferrari? That is incredible. He's gone to hards, though. That could be the difference for us. As Verstappen is trying to come... Oh, my God. Verstappen has literally just overtaken us. On mediums as well. He just absolutely flew past. As now Coulthard is into P1. But he's got to come back for softs. And we've got a safety car. Safety car. We're going to pit, I think, for Verstappen. That might be the look we need, because Coulthard is going to come back out in P2. Verstappen's going to pit again, because there's a few cars behind us who are going to pit as well. And we shouldn't really lose a position. Can we take P9? Yes, we can. P9 it is. So maybe a little bit of luck in this final race at Bahrain. We're going to have 2 laps to push. We're going to have 2 full laps of attack mode, which should hopefully see Verstappen gain back to P2. And Coulthard maybe take victory in this one. But the power unit is going up all the time. Will we get to 100% with Coulthard? I don't know. We're only at 60. We definitely will with Max. But what will happen with Coulthard? We are at 70. We might be at around 85 by the time we get launched. With a lot of work to do as well. Anybody coming in the pits? There is a few hard tyres there as well. So 85% final corner. And here we go. We're about to get set and get ready. Hard tyres versus a lot of soft tyres. It's time to absolutely push. And surely David Coulthard is going to take a victory. Because here comes Verstappen as well into P5. The Rooster Booster lighting up the darkness of Bahrain. Here we go. It's all about Max Verstappen, who takes a double overtaking move. What a move. And there we go. He has absolutely flew past the pack. And Max Verstappen is going to bring home what looks a likely P1 and P2. A 47+7 race to 54 points. That is what we need. I think that might actually see us finish on 187. If my maths is correct. But Coulthard is going to pick up a win somehow. How have we managed that one? As he goes racing away. Well, I'll tell you how we managed that one. Lucky safety car. That is how we managed it. But coming around the final few corners, we are going to take it. Coulthard is going to take victory. Let's go with Verstappen in P2. Job has been done in the a little bit of reward from Hutch with the safety car timing, and that is exactly what we needed. It'd have been interesting to see where we would have come out with Coulthard and how we would have done. But 47 points from this final race, 47+7, yet a gain as well. And I'll just show you the rival. Look at that, 3.2 seconds a lap quicker than Leclerc. And we had 6 Verstappen, 5 Coulthard for the rival, and 295 power unit as well. And let's take a look then at how that sees our qualifying round. Done and dusted on the main account. That should see us through as well. And we finish on, I got my maths incorrect, 189 in the end. So a big drop in the first race, 39. We took 51 in race 2. We had race 3, Baku, we struggled to get Coulthard through, which equated to 45. And then in the final race, we take 54. So job done on that terms, 189 points. One more point than the max without sponsor tasks. So we will take it, but it's fair to say, looking at around us, that will see us through to the final, or the opening round. It's going to be, I'm not looking forward to the opening round because I just can't get the luck these days, or can't seem to string in a really good round. So let's see how we get on at the weekend. Now hopefully we should be live on Saturday evening for some opening round. Hopefully we can have an enjoyment to that one instead of an absolute cry, because we don't want that. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully it might see you if you want to take some race start on Coulthard, if you plan to use him or not. But let me know how you get on in the Wings of Glory qualifying event down below in the chat right now.